What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jimpy Zayo back here with another video. In this video I am doing a review on the Marvel Legends Beast. I decided to put a poll on Instagram, and you guys were down for seeing a review, so thank you again for voting for the poll, guys. I appreciate it. So yeah, let's go into this review. This is probably one of the best Marvel Legends I've ever had, if anything the best of 2019, and it's going to be really hard to beat his spot, to be honest with you. Really difficult. I thought the other Marvel Legends I had were good, but man, this thing is freaking, it's a banger, guys. Hasbro really did some good things. So let's get started on this review. All right, so the first thing I want to do is actually talk about the detail. So let me just zoom in the camera. Zoom. Oops, hold on. There you go. All right, so let's talk about the face sculpt. Look at that amazing face sculpt, dude. The sculpting on this thing is phenomenal. 100% phenomenal. I think it's a new sculpt too, because you can kind of see the different sculpting, especially on the arms. Look at the fur. It's amazing. Sculpt is, look at that back. I'm one to love the way the back looks. Look at that. And I dare say that this might be almost as good as a S.H. Figuarts action figure. Obviously it has the same plastic of a Marvel Legend, but articulation wise, stability wise, man, this thing is amazing. So I'm just zoom out a little bit. All right, so the one thing I want to talk about is in addition to the sculpt, is the paint apps. So right here, if you look closely on the crotch, yep, it got a chip. I don't know how I got the chip, but I got a chip on it. The belts, I do have a little, I don't call it a nipple, but something right there. You see it? A little thing poking out right here. It's unfortunate. The rest of the belt, it's okay. And there's a little chip on this. Paint apps is whatever. It does small things like this. Honestly, it's such a good action figure that small things like this didn't even bother me. Now the big thing that did bother me is probably the paint on the back. You see this on his scapula? You want to call it scapula? Yeah, I'm just gonna call him the back. You can see in the butterfly joints of the back, it doesn't have the same paint as this, so it's unfortunate that the sculpt is a little bit different. But I still like the paint on the top of the head. The letter line there is a little irritating, but honestly, for $20, this thing they did really well. It is kind of like a two-tone blue, if you want to call it that, because the shoulder, if you look closely right here, this blue is actually a little different from this blue. It's not a big deal, but I do notice it, so just wanted to point that out there for the ones that are wondering if there are any different blues. Of course, the pants are dark blue, which is cool that they distinguish the difference. Obviously, they have to for Beast. Let's go ahead and get into the articulation before I start scaling them with other action figures. All right, so the first thing I want to talk about is the head. So the head can go up about this much with no pressure, but if you actually hinge the head up like that, you can actually get him to look all the way up. So that is technically just popping his head out, bringing the hinge up, and then popping it back in like this. It's not a big problem. You can look all the way down like this with a little bit of force, so it's not too bad. Left, he can't really look left and right because it's almost like he's up on that loop thing. Well, now it feels a little bit more loose. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't look left or right that well unless you kind of like sculpt it that, or you kind of force it that way. So it's not that best because of the traps, but it's okay. You can obviously go all the way around. Well, now it's a little loose. Did I just mess up my head? Probably not even, whatever. Okay, so sorry about that. I'm like messing up on this review. I just wanted to show you guys the best I can, just forcing the articulation on everything. So yeah, technically the head is pretty decent. The hands can go all the way up to about right here, which is not the best. Can go all the way around. The elbow joints, double jointed like this, but the bicep sculpt is in the way. Bicep swivel is pretty decent, not the best. Actually, it's not too bad either. His wrist is on a hinge, so it's only up and down, not the best. Now the butterfly joint, god dang, then this head is so freaking loose now. The butterfly joint, amazing. Look at this. Hold on, let me bring this hand out. Look at that. So you know you can do some crazy things where he's jumping back and like pretty dope. And it can go forward a little bit, just a little bit. Not the most, but not the best. But honestly, that's amazing. The fact that they scoped it so well, all the way in. So look at that. Let me go bring it closer. Look at that. The scope goes all the way inside, so no matter how far back you go, you're not gonna see any like flat, you know, plastic on the inside. It's amazing. I really like that about this beast. Now let's go ahead and go onto the waist. So the waist is also the waist is on a hinge. I think it's a ball hinge, so it can really swivel around, and then it has an ab crunch. So I really like that. That's the one thing I really like about these new Hasbro figures. And I said new action figures is because the White Ranger actually has the same concept. So the Power Ranger, so if you guys do have the White Ranger, it's the same concept on the Beast and vice versa. It's pretty sick. You can get him standing all the way down to this. Look at that. Look at that crunch. He's like old man crunch. And then look at that. Look at that. So I really like that about that. It doesn't necessarily have a waist swivel because of the chest swivel, if you want to call it that. Let's talk about the legs now, okay? I don't like the fact that the blue and the thigh swivel is gapped like that. The pants and the thigh swivel. I don't really like how you can kind of see that. But beggars can't be choosers. It's still a really amazing figure. In addition to that, I want to show you guys the double jointed knee, which is pretty good. Pretty good. I'm going to call it that. I think they did a pretty amazing job on that. The feet can go up, go down to about here. Toe articulation, and of course ankle pivot. So pivot's pretty good, pretty amazing actually. Now this is also another thing that I wanted to show you guys. I think it's a secret, but I'm pretty sure everyone knows. If you hold the legs together like this, hold the upper body, and you pull. Let me try to do it without you guys without saying anything, so you guys can hear it. You guys hear that? That little snap? That is for extra articulation, for crazier movements. Look at this. Look at that. So let me just put some crazy stance while I show you guys the accessories. Just I do want to also say that mine came with a very loose hand, left hand. It's pretty loose. So I just wanted to say that. All right. Let's go ahead and go into the accessories, guys. It comes with some amazing accessories. It comes with this head. Caliban head. Left arm wide open. Comes with a fisted right arm. Hand, excuse me. I like how they painted it, but you can tell it's gonna chip. You can tell it's already chipping off. You see that? Let me see if I can bring it into the light. Yeah. All in all, man, this figure is freaking amazing, man. I think I've been playing with it too much and too aggressively. And the reason why I played with it aggressively, just so I can show you guys like all the crazy poses, you know what I mean? Like how far you can kind of pose it, but before it kind of gets too much. So don't pose it as hard as I do, guys. I'm not one to pose my action figures way too crazy, but I do want to kind of push mine to the limit so you guys can kind of see what your limitations are. So let's go ahead and get into comparisons with other action figures. Here he goes with my recent pickup, which I absolutely like this guy. I just don't like his articulation on his head. I wish they kind of made, okay, I wish they kind of made his piece, two pieces, so his head could actually articulate better. But Laser Beaker, Laser Man Laser. All right, here he is with Cyclops. Loving it. X-Man. Here he is with Rogue. I think this is his lover, right? I don't remember anything. Or was it Mystique? Here he is with Ebony Maw. Hold on. You kind of see the comparison of heights. Here he is with the Mad Titan himself. Here he is with Jubilee. Okay. Jubilee. All right, it's not gonna fit. Okay, it's not gonna fit. I know I didn't open it yet, guys. Here he is with Deathstroke. Pretty sick. His SH Fig Art, so. And here he is with SH Fig Arts Flash. Yep. Okay. Alright guys, anyways, that will be all for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. This guy is absolutely one of the best action figures I have, probably one of the best of 2019 Marvel Legends so far and above. So I think that he's probably gonna beat it for the rest of the year, but you never know. Hopefully Hasbro proves me wrong, because I love the fact that they're proving me wrong as of late. The little secret mechanism for the growing joint is amazing. The way that they did the full upper body articulation is exactly what I want for every Marvel Legend that I have, but beggars cannot be choosers. His whole articulation itself is also another phenomenal thing. Just the fact that they put so much effort into this Marvel Legend, I'm just so surprised, guys. Super surprised. But if you guys did like this review, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you guys are new. Liking the video is definitely going to help me a lot, so I really do appreciate you guys doing so. If you guys do want to see more reviews, make sure to write it in the comments below. Let me know in the comments below how I did. Give me some feedback so I can definitely work on these type of videos. I want to do more videos for you guys instead of just doing toy hunts. I know you guys like the toy hunts, but I want to give you guys some more entertainment, just a little bit of something. Just for the times that I can't really toy hunt, or you know, for the figures that you guys are more excited on. And if you guys do want to start seeing reviews, I'm probably going to start doing polls where if I get a certain action figure, or I have a select few action figures and I want to do a review on it, I'll probably do a poll and then do a review for that specific action figure for you guys. This is your boy Jimpy Zeo, the Zeo Nation Zeo Gang. Thank you again for watching this review, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Get your figs up, get your collectibles up, stay safe, and keep your budgets down, guys. Peace.